Good morning and welcome to day 62. Do you know what? I've had a great week. I've come off my shakes, as you know, and all I'm doing is eating protein. Everything's protein. I've not had any bread or rice or pasta or potatoes. And I seem to be eating a lot more than I did when I was on my shakes. Now, will I put weight on Wednesday? I don't know. But I'm eating quite well. So I'm a little bit worried, but not too worried. I had a question why I didn't lose more weight when I was doing the shakes. Okay, I don't know. Well, I do know. As you know, I'm in a wheelchair, so I can't be going on long walks, I can't be running up and down stairs, I can't do exercising. Basically, all I do is sit in a chair. Whether it be a wheelchair, whether it be a comfy chair, whether it be a dining chair. That's all I do, sit in a chair. And with me not being able to exercise, I think that hindered me a little bit with being on the shakes. I think I've done pretty well on the shakes considering I don't do anything. But I did have a couple of questions saying why did I not lose more? And I'm a big girl. Well, I don't know. I mean, all I can put it down to is that I don't exercise, I don't do anything, I can't. So being that I can't do anything, I think what I have lost on being on the shakes was quite good. You know, you're talking about 2 stone, which is quite a lot. Yeah, I've had ups and downs. There's been weeks where I've put £4 on or £5 on, being on the shakes, and I don't know why. Maybe it's my body, maybe I'm not at that age. I know at the moment I'm going through the perimenopause. So all that sort of can not make you lose weight as quick as what you would if you were a lot younger or if you were a lot more active. If I only lose £1 and doing what I'm doing, it's £1 off rather than £4 or £5 on. Because if you look back to where I was when I done my introduction, I was going down a dark, dark place back then. And that dark place could have gone 2 ways. It could have led me further down that dark path, which I know had I gone down that way, I would never have come back from. Or it led me in the right direction, which is the direction that I'm going in now. So if I only lose £1 or if I only lose half a pound at the moment, it's better than going up. I mean, this time last year, believe it or not, I was 21 stone 2. And with the lockdown and everything else, I went up about 2 or 3 stone in that time. Now you're only talking about from say March till that dark place, which was I think in June, could have been July, not too sure, but it only took me that short few months to put on nearly 3 stone. And I know exactly what I was doing. I know I was eating bars of chocolate every night. You know, I would go to bed and watch a film and I would easily get through not a 200 gram bar, but a 350 gram bar. You know, those really big ones you get at Christmas. I would easily go through one of them. So yeah, I know, I knew what I was doing. And not just the chocolate, I knew what I was eating. I was eating everything and anything. You know, we're in lockdown, it's an excuse, isn't it? You don't see anybody, no one sees you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I look like. Until that day when we went away, that first time afterwards. And I looked at myself in the caravan mirror. I mean, my mirror in my caravan makes you put weight on. I know, it's amazing. I could sit there and think to myself, God, that mirror does not make you put weight on. Look at the size of me in that mirror. But that wasn't me. No. I was sitting on that bed looking in that mirror thinking, oh, that doesn't look that bad. That wasn't me staring back at me. So coming off the shakes is going to be a big step. It has been a big step. I found I'm eating more, but not as in bad food. I mean, for breakfast even, I've been having 2 slices of bacon and scrambled egg. For lunch, I've had tuna salad. For my tea, I've had casserole chicken with cabbage and carrots. Trying to keep away from carrots a little bit because, as I said, anything grown underground is not as good for you because it's got sugars and starches and all that sort of stuff in. So anything above ground, then I'm eating more of. But I'm eating well. I'm not hungry. But Wednesday, the weigh day, will tell whether I've put weight on or not. And yeah, if I put weight on, because I don't want to put weight on, then I will think about going back onto the shakes. But I do realise that when you're on the shakes and you're not hungry, don't skip a shake. At one point, I was only having 1 shake and then a protein meal for my tea. And I think my stomach or my body or whatever went into a bit of a starvation mode. Because there was times where I put a bit of weight on and there was times where I'd only lost a pound. And considering I was only having 1 shake, which is only 200 calories, and then about a 300 calorie meal, I shouldn't have put 4 pounds on, or I shouldn't have put a pound on. I should have been losing. So I think the way to do it is not skip. Don't skip your shakes by thinking I'm not hungry or God, I can't stomach another one. Just down it, drink it, it's done with. And that way you're not missing out. And that way you're not even going to be, even though I wasn't hungry anyway, but you're not going to be hungry. And you're going to lose the weight better. But that's why I'm here. Because the mistakes I make is not the mistakes I want you to make. So if you're on shakes and say you're on full shakes and you're having 3 a day, make sure you have the 3 a day. And if you get hungry, have a 4th one. Because you're allowed to do that. And you're better having that 4th one than picking at other stuff. If you're having 2 shakes and then an evening meal, which is what I did, make sure you have them 2 shakes. I mean, I made excuses, oh, I'm not hungry, or I got up a bit too late for my first shake. But as long as you fit those 2 shakes in and that evening meal, don't forget it's a low fat, low calorie protein meal. That's all you're allowed. I don't mean have 2 shakes and a massive tea full of potatoes and Yorkshire puddings and whatever. Just have you can have loads of salad and then just put a bit of tuna with it, or a bit of fish with it, or a bit of chicken or lamb or whatever, pork chops, whatever. That's fine. Don't have a big plate full of pasta. So if you're doing that, great. If you decide that you can't do that and you want to go on the 5-2, which is something that I wouldn't do because I know I wouldn't lose as much. And if I didn't lose as much, I'd get fed up. But there's the 5-2 diet there as well, which I know quite a lot of men prefer to do because they're working and they can't really take a shake with them or things like that. And men need more. Don't forget, a man shouldn't be on 3 shakes a day, just 3 shakes a day. A man should be on about 4 shakes a day. So if you still want your 3 shakes and then an evening meal for a man, that's fine. You can have that. If you'd rather do the 5-2 because you are working or whatever, I know there's somebody that's just gone on the 5-2 diet. They've only just started, so I'm not sure how they're doing at the moment. But I wish them the best of luck. As I said, that wouldn't be for me because I don't do anything. As I say, I'm sitting in a wheelchair, so for me that wouldn't work. I need to eat a lot less. And because I don't do anything, I don't burn off any calories, so I don't need as much food as somebody that goes out running every day, or somebody that's got a high maintenance job, that they're on the feet 24/7. So let's not forget that. If you're a nurse, maybe for instance, or a bobby on a beat, and you're walking, or a postman, and you're walking and doing stuff all day, you will need extra calories. I stuck to 600 because I don't do anything. So please remember that as well, because I wouldn't want you to get ill, and I wouldn't want you to get lightheaded and stuff and feel sick and then stop doing it. Because if you're a runner, or you play squash or tennis and you're doing it virtually every day, then you will need more calories, because the more you exercise, the more you burn. Anyway, I think I've waffled on enough today. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that wished me well on Thursday and Friday. I know it was also Sue's birthday. Sue, Posh Cat Sue, am I right?
Yeah.
So happy birthday to Sue from Posh Cats. It was, I think, the day before yesterday, but I wasn't here, so. If anybody needs me, then send me an email or text me if you've got my number, or ring me or whatever. And I will be back on Wednesday, and I'm hoping that I have lost. I feel in myself that I've lost, although my face is looking to me quite puffy today. So again, one of them mirrors that make you put weight on. Anyway, until Wednesday, I shall see you soon. Bye for now.